はあ、やるか。怪我人がいるんだよね。KC も割といるけども、普通は、左のエッジラッシャー、キャンベルがね、アウトしてるみたいですね。彼はスーパースターなんですよね。ヒルンからスーパースターが確定している選手です。
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call. Like, you think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
This is a terrible for Hardman. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back, and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. 14 yards.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards out of that.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Yes.
He's in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
いや、今よく投げたね。こんなピッチャーそんなに高くないはずだけど、よく投げる。
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
He's going to keep it himself. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 25, here's second down and 3. To throw is Mahomes. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Jets have the advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake, and anytime you have a young center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, That's pretty impressive.
Gray is the motion man here. That's complete to Rice. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
First down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Noah Gray, touchdown KC. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up to a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he will just pass the 25 to the 26-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. He'll drop the throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something that's been stressed all week.
ハッカつけたのかこれ。
To continue to
ハ
extend
ッカをつけたの
this
か。
drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of the field, but they turn it over on down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and inches. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Thomas.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. You get that to Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
70. Dragon 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Block it. Downfield, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Panther Street.
They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Bates now for the extra point.
うわ、やっちゃっ
Oh,
た。
he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Short throw caught by the tight end, Gray. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll step up and run this. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run him straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. LKC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First and 10.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. They face second down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle. It's caught by Rice. And he's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Motion man is Rice. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more. extending the lead here late. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
変な格好しなきゃよかった。
On the return, he's down close to the 35-yard line. The Jets offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. The open man is Wilson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From 29, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on. Hey. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Hey, check that.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receivers knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Ready? All right, let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one is complete to Hardman. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Back to the air one more time. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tyler Lockett, touchdown, New York.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to line
Kamita.
up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Brees Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go! Liking 18! Hurt! Hey, that's your man! Steady!
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now! Let's go!
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Cook!
we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. A gain there of 15, and the Jets have a first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Catch made there. That's Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Hit! Cowboy 80!
They'll look to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go! Ready,
Give left side. Here comes Hall. Open space inside the 10. And he's in! Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Steady!
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes now to throw again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got
もう今のは俺の操作ミスだよ。
20 yards on that
あ
pass.
そこじゃなかったよ。
Good for
でも通ってたかな今の。
first down.
まあそうだからあれは多
Tricky
分ない
part
んで
of
す。
the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Again here to Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with the tackle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field positions to start this drive. Brees Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. It's first down, and it's Paul. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Now on 2nd and long.
at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Jets.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
48-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run it with Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
65.
They'll drop to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Three. Ready.
Hall. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now 2nd and inches.
Tag. Viking 18.
Here's Hall. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready. Hey.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
あ、できた。出ちゃダメじゃん。何やってんだよ。
Now, second and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cougar 19. Ready.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Jets. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.
珍しいことを出す。
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo.